Hello, everyone. I think I introduced the date earlier. Well, unfortunately, on my phone, I can't. I can't. Oh, hold up. I can't. Put. I can't. Look at my text messages at the same time I'm doing a video. And I don't have my laptop with me. When I'm homeless on the streets, I don't really carry it around, because of a traumatic experience, a bad experience I had. So that's why I don't carry around my laptop. But, so that fake TI perp DJ, um, called me again. The exploitative fake TI perp. So he wants to be my pimp so bad. He's a narcissistic abuser. Yes, I'm saying it. And he called me from a Chicago phone number and aggressively demanded, that I get out of Pensacola. And you're fucking younger than me. If you're 30 and I'm 37, don't tell me how to act. You stay in your place, little boy, little child, and I hope you fucking watching this. You ain't gonna do me shit. So, he needs to mind his business and leave me alone. But he's a narcissistic control freak who wants to be my handler so bad. And he tried to call me this morning because I blocked his number. And I blocked his number. I guess it might have been on the other phone, but I thought I blocked it on this number. And I don't remember it being a Chicago area code. And so, he's one of the exploitative fake TI perps who was like harassing and abusing me. You can't claim to be targeted and you harassing and bullying me and trying to order me around and tell me what to do and trying to dictate my life. And first of all, you reject Jesus Christ. You even told me you do. And I'm not out here to use or take advantage of anyone. But that's what the fake TI perps want to falsely brainwash everybody to believe. Because they don't want me I'm striving for permanent housing because I didn't know what was going. I said that several times. I didn't know it was part of my targeting, and so he tried to tell me, like, when he tried to whisper on the phone on purpose, and I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this? Please tell me who you are. And he acted like he didn't want to tell me who he was, and he kept whispering on the phone. And then he turned around and then he started to say it in a mocking way. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And he's like, and so I'm like, no, I'm the one telling you I can't hear you, So then he started to send me harassing text messages and he tried to dare me to call him a fake TI perp, dare me to call him a narcissistic abuser, and dare me, call him any, fake TI, a perp, or a narcissistic abuser. And he's all three. So he's really trying to be bold, and he thinks he can run my life and tell me what to do. You say your name is DJ. You won't tell me, you persistently will not tell me how you got my phone number. And you won't tell me what your name is. I don't have to go all the way up there by a stranger. You're hiding something. You're suspicious. So you're either trying to lead me to human trafficking, sex slavery, or whatever, or you're trying to lead me to blood sacrifice, or you're trying to lead me to sell my soul. And so he's like, yeah, Pensacola is the pimp that you can't leave or that you don't want to leave or something like that. He said, I wish I had my laptop with me. And he tried to bully, harass, and lecture me about accepting money for hotels from people and try to tell me, oh, you'll never progress and stuff like that if you don't get out of Pensacola, and trying to forcefully order me to move up north when he doesn't respect me not liking cold weather. But even if I was in a, if he was in the South, I wouldn't want to go by him because he's so abusive that he brings me to tears just about every time. Like his words are so fucking just harsh, very harsh. And I have to address this. I've warned people before about fake TI perps who pretend to be targeted, and then they reverse it on me and falsely accuse me of pretending to be targeted. You know, I still have more to learn about how this targeting program works. I don't know everything, and my lack of connecting with other targeted people is pretty much stunting my knowledge. And then some people say, well, it's not good to read up on that or study that all the time, or it's not good to read up on or study upon narcissistic abuse all the time, or same thing with the New World Order, the Illuminati and stuff. And but I researched natural health and survival, and I still don't have really any survival skills because I don't I don't know. I just need an outlet of a way to put it to use. So he like bullying, harass, and lecture me. I don't need lectures from people younger than me. You're not gonna tell me what to do or try to control my life. And I told him, mind your fucking business. I told him that. And he might be one of those people who obsessively watch all my videos and then give me thumbs down on purpose. And he's not the only one. Because it started off with 3, but now I get on average 6 thumbs down every video. So why the hell if you hate me and you look down on me, why the hell you want me to I mean, if he's that brutal with his words, imagine what he would do in person. Just like you treat me like you own me or something. It's fucking creepy. You treat me like you act like you think you own me, and you don't know nothing about me. And he hasn't given me any money for hotels, and I'm not expecting him to at all. I'm not expecting, you know, everybody to help me out. Just that if you want to, if you need to, you can. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. If you want to, or if you feel if you feel like you need to, if you feel like you want to, you know, fulfill God's, commands to help others and love your neighbor and stuff, but you don't have to do it at all. But I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. Even if it's just $1, I appreciate that too. If that's all you can afford, then I understand. And I'm not really money hungry or chasing money, or else I would have took those deals to become a perp. But I'm not, and it's not in me. It's not in me to go around. To get paid to perp people and do evil. I just can't see myself doing that. You're gonna have to freaking sacrifice me or something. Because I'm not selling out. I'm not selling my soul. I don't want to become famous. Well, I used to want to become famous. Well, for a brief period of time. And that was, sometime, a few years after Aaliyah died. And I kind of had a mild thought of wanting to become famous. But I had no idea about all this. Because when the rapper Bow Wow had an album called The Price of Fame. And I'm like, what's so bad about fame? And so now I know. So no thank you to fame. I don't want fame because, the guy who said he's Alex's cousin wanted me to go back to New Orleans and sign a deal and become Lady of the Night, and I'll be servicing Hugh Hefner and, wait, is it? No, Howard Stern, not Hugh Hefner. Howard Stern and Adam Sandler. I'm like, I can give a rat's ass about Adam Sandler or to Howard Stern. Fuck them and fuck Hollywood. Anyway, so, there have been times here in Pensacola that I've been close to getting almost, an affordable apartment or house. There was the funny thing with me trying to rent a room again. I tried again this month, and I think last month too. There was a point in time when every month at the beginning of the month, I put out an ad to try to rent a room. But I'm staying here in Pensacola because the police, this is the only place where I can be on this. I don't want to be on the streets, but I got no choice. But it's the only place I can be on the streets. And the police won't tell me I don't have, that I can't exist, or the police leave me alone. The police don't bother me. And so, they have Hurricane Ada or Eta or whatever how you pronounce it, Hurricane Ada. And I'm hoping that it won't pass through here, so I won't have to panhandle for any money for a hotel, or have to ask for money for a hotel or motel or anything. So, they want to control me. People like DJ. If you're abusive like that, you're an undercover fag. If you treat women that bad, you're an undercover faggot. You're an undercover homo. Because a real man is not gonna be abusive and disrespectful to a female who has done him nothing. And he'll play on my phone and then falsely accuse me of hacking. I don't even know anything about hacking at all. So he pretended to not be himself, and he tried to say, somebody tried to get you to go to Wisconsin, like as if you're not saying that's about you. You were that someone who was trying to get me to go to Wisconsin, and people try to get you to go here. No, because you're not going to try to, it's more like a reverse of what Lisa T.I. went through, And then if I end up going to Wisconsin or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or going here, going there, Arizona, Albuquerque, New Mexico, if I go to Ohio, I might end up, but I don't have a right to be smart for once. Or, I've been told all my life by the fake foster mom and all these other narcissistic abusers that I lack common sense. I have no common sense and I don't use my brain. So now I'm using my brain because I'm not on no psych meds no more. And, people like DJ is dangerous to be around, And then he also tried to say something like, the DJ guy, he also said something like, stop letting these people stress you out. Well, you stressing me out then. You stressing me out too. Because you're bullying me too. And it's like you're trying to nag my conscience and make me feel just bad just for trying to, get help to survive. I'm on the streets and I have to stay there until, I'm not leaving anywhere until I have a confirmed place to live. What if I go up there to Chicago or Wisconsin or wherever he is, and he get mad and kick me out, and I'm homeless on the street, and it's freaking, how cold it gets in Chicago. So I don't want to take that chance. He try to just very controlling, abusive, and manipulative. And the times when y'all know how it is to be a targeted individual, and then he tried to make like as if everything that I'm hindering my own success in life and stuff like that. I mean, he even tried to control how I should write my books and stuff. And like, you're that much younger than me. You act like you think you're wiser or have that much common sense than me. And you don't even have Jesus Christ in your life. But he's basically saying the same thing that Stars 15K is saying. That you're going to be you need to get out of Pensacola and you're going to just be on the streets begging all for the rest of your life. And they mock and laugh at that like this is what I deserve. But I've been trying to get books out. trying to get my books out and stuff. And that's some work that I've been trying to do. And by the way, speaking of Stars 15K, her Facebook, I just like I just saw that her Facebook says that she glorifies herself as a unicorn. What the hell she said? Shucks. I don't like some freaking unicorn proctology something. I don't remember what she said. It was something like a she said unicorn proctology specialist or some shit like that. And I'm like, this lady is, if you're 59 years old, you're too old to be, trying to clown around and be funny like that. And you're a woman. You're not even a man. And, she thinks she got so much common sense, but she wants to call herself on Facebook a unicorn proctology specialist. And if you Google search unicorn proctology specialist, then Starbricker will be the first result on Google. So, if you're freaking 59 years old and people, shucks, that DJ guy, him and Star 15K try to tell me I need to grow up. They both need to stay out of my life, stop commenting on my life, and mind their fucking business. Leave me the hell alone. If I'm asking for help off the streets, and it's like even here in Florida, I had at least 3 people, no, 4 people here in Florida. One of them in Gulf Breeze, try to trap me. Try to lure me into, something scary and claim to be targeted. So after having that many times of people trying to scare me like that, I get considered the dummy for trusting another person, an exploitative fake TI perp. And I told him directly, I said you're a human trafficker. He wants to try to make like the city of Pensacola is my pimp and stuff like that. I'm like, and then he tried to bully, harass, and lecture me about being a hamster on the wheel. Well, y'all perps and fake TI perps, that's the way y'all want it. Y'all want me confused and a hamster on the wheel, because y'all driving me crazy on purpose. Y'all doing this. But you're mad because I won't give in. You're mad because I won't y'all mad because I won't willingly sacrifice myself to Satan. You admitted that you're not a Christian. You admitted that you don't believe in Jesus Christ. Or that you don't believe in God or whatever. So why should I trust you? I'm supposed to not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. And Stars 15K, I think she's associated with that fake Mormon cult. And she got freaking cancer. And she needs to be straightening her life out rather than, bullying and harassing people. But then when you show pictures of her harassing messages, she wants to cry and play victim about me doxing her and talking about how it's illegal. Well, you're following people, a stranger, and harassing, that's illegal. Gang stalking is a felony. So, even that Muslim fake TI perp that wanted me to, that she wanted, and they offered me to come rent free, and I'm like, no, that's too good to be true, and come out of state and you pretend to be targeted. It's like an opposite version, because Lisa TI was inviting people to come stay rent free, and then Lisa TI was exploited and taken advantage of and murdered. And they perped Lisa really bad and mocked Lisa really bad and killed Lisa. And I still don't know of any funeral, not that I don't have a way to get there, or but I still haven't heard of any updates or any funeral arrangements or anything like that, you know. And so I'm pausing because I'm fighting out unwanted intrusive thoughts. Um, well, this person named Alicia, I have not heard from her. I only talked to her 3 days, and she was warning me that her family was bragging about wanting to sacrifice her. She warned me that they were that she was dying and stuff, and I wanted to help as whatever I could, and only 3 days in a row we talked on, and then after that I don't hear from her no more. I'm scared, like very scared for her. She warned me that she's dying, that she was dying and stuff. And after 3 days, I haven't heard from her. I mean, this stuff is real, and none of my family care if I die. You know, they don't care. Completely, like ice cold, stone cold, steel cold. Um, if anything happened to me, they have their excuses and justifications for why I deserve it. If I die out here in Florida, nobody told my crazy ass to go move out to Pensacola. If I die in Chicago, nobody told her crazy ass to go out there. If I die in New Orleans, nobody told her crazy ass to come back down here. I can't win either way, you know. So, I don't want to be feeling like that. Like, well, feeling like I don't care if they want to kill me. I shouldn't feel like that, But it's real. I get scared, and I don't want them to. I get scared and don't want them to kill me. You know, other targeted individuals have said too that their relatives want them for a blood sacrifice, and that's why they're the scapegoat. You know, that's you're the scapegoat if and they treat you like worse than shit for many years of your life, and smear campaign and brainwash everybody against you based on a lie because you won't sell out. But then again, you've been the target and the sacrifice for so long. And some people say because you have light and they're dark, they're full of darkness. You know, but I've been reading the Bible and praying more often than I formerly was, and I backslid because of as a result of spiritual abuse with Lisa Ruby and Tracy Broadhurst and stuff. You know, so I mean that DJ guy, he said some other stuff. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned about how he's trying to say that yeah, they're gonna give you a heart attack or a stroke. Like, why are you saying that? Saying that people gonna stress, and you're stressing me out too. You're picking on me too, saying that people that I'm allowing people to drive me to a heart attack and a stroke. It's like he's saying all this bullying and abusive stuff, and then turn around and pretend to talk like he has my best interest at heart. It's like he want me so bad, so bad. And and he's not the only one. Other people have done me that too. If I reject their offer, you want to make sure it's up north, and then trying to tell me you got to get out of your comfort zone and stuff like that. There's something you want. You want either you trying to make a deal for me to sell my soul, or you want me to be sacrificed. You want to have me killed. And you won't even tell me what your name is. You won't tell me what your name is. You won't tell me how you got my phone number. That's creepy. And you a black dude. You know, the fact that, sadly, our black American race. I mean, I know there are other races of people who are violent and abusive and stuff like that, but I'm just saying we blacks as a race do their own kind the worst, and then other races of people hate us so much too, and it's a fact. It's true. So, black people do their own kind of worse. And I'm going to say it again. Other races of people don't like us, but then they band together. You know, and the same people who sellouts who oppress other blacks who haven't sold out, they're the main ones shouting, we need to stick together, you know. But then you're creating more oppression and division. You know, I've been, trying to pray for a permanent home too. That I can afford. Cause I got off the Section 8 because I didn't know what was going on, and plus at the last straw, the landlady overpriced my Section 8, and then the Section 8 people didn't want to do anything about it. So that was the immediate main reason I became homeless. That I was getting like on Section 8 because I was working, and then with the workplace mobbing, I was forced to quit, and then community mobbing in my place, and the landlady raised my Section 8 rent to almost $500, and I wasn't even combined. I wasn't even getting like over 1,500 a month, because I was getting like 300 something or two something, like, or somewhere around there every 2 weeks. You know, maybe once or twice I may have gotten like 500 something within 2 weeks, but most of the time I wasn't working more than 30 hours a week. You know, so, and they kept reducing my hours. So then that the landlady, like after the job was quit, then because I had too much stuff going on at the zoo. I think I talked about that zoo job. And then I went and try to go to the Section 8 office. They refused to reduce my income back to, reduce my rent back to 100 something dollars, like $154 or somewhere around there. They refused to do it and try to make like I had to still pay that 500 something and still be on Section 8 and still have low income. And I tried to get work from home or work at home jobs, and Next Rep straight out denied me for no reason at all. And I was kind of bitter and upset for a while at them. I've tried what I could, and they block the perps and the fake TI perps. They block everything, and they just manipulate and maneuver things to make it look like as if we real targeted individuals are the bad people or the problem or the criminals. And we trying our best to be independent and make it on our own, but they block us. We're not allowed any rights at all. Shucks, not even the right to a sip of water. We get criminalized for that too. So I was just warning y'all and letting y'all know, video documentation of me talking about the fake TI perp. So bye.